Tonight on Podcast Them Down, why you should give us $1. Hail Metal Nation, it is I, Tim, guitarist of recently vacated Graves, True Zombie Metal, dual violin folk metal band Eisenmore, American power metal band Burning Shadows, and bassist of Metallica tribute Fade to Black. Almost fucked that up. And I am joined once again by Matt and Doug, who you know from Podcast Them Down because you religiously listen. And for that, we thank you.
And I would also like to announce that Doug and I have formed Discreet Music Band, a loving tribute to Brian Eno. Coming soon to a podcast speaker thing near you.
Someday I will have to use my Middle River Audience Systems account at some point.
Oh, man. I'm so excited for this.
All
right, well,
for our global listeners, for our global listeners, you want to explain what Middle River is?
Middle River is the greatest place in Maryland.
Yep. I'm a fan of the Turnpike.
Yeah, we had the first clover leaf in Maryland.
Yep.
And America's largest aircraft factory, 1940.
Man,
oh,
so
yeah,
great.
I forgot about that. That is true.
Unfortunately, all the aircraft sank because they built it in the middle of the river.
Hence the name.
They made seaplanes, so yeah.
Oh,
some of them did sink.
Holy shit.
We made the nearly sonic Seamaster, which rivaled, it was the B-52's answer to the Navy.
The nearly sonic.
Yeah, it was a strategic bomber seaplane.
Man, that sounds like an amazing plane. Wow. Well, I'm going to be going down this rabbit hole for the rest of the day.
Speaking
we'll
of
talk
rabbit
about that in a future episode on Middle River for our Patreon listeners.
We will.
That's right.
Go ahead, Tim, take it.
That's why we're here. This is the pull back the curtain episode. We've talked about the Patreon, but it's time to get serious about figuring out what to do with the Patreon. So
exactly.
Before it was on my account, my personal Patreon account, because I have one too, and I decided that's not fair because we only promote it on Podcast Them Down.
Right.
So I made a separate Podcast Them Down Patreon account, and this is our chance to we're gonna set it up as an episode. we're gonna go through all the shit, figure out all the tiers, work out the wording on this shit.
Yeah.
And so I put in a bunch of placeholders. So if you are listening to this before it airs somehow, then all the placeholders have changed. So go check it out. The link is in the description. And basically, give us $1 every month. Thank you. And you'll get plenty in return. And then you can give us more than $1 every month. And you'll get more in return. And we're going to figure out today what that return is.
And I feel like, just as a general principle, this Patreon helps the audience get to know us better. You know? So, for example, my name is Matthew. I have COVID-19 right now. So I am going to be drinking this dose of NyQuil here to help me think and to help everyone in the listening audience understand what we want to get done. And that's the kind of personal touch you could see on the Patreon.
So, for our audio listeners, we are not in the same room. Matt is not giving all of this. All right, so you've just had quite a lot of NyQuil.
I mean, yeah.
And now we're racing against the clock before it kicks in.
Hold on, something's ticking, guys.
All right, so before we do this, I think I was talking about our worldwide audience. Do you want to guess our top 10 countries?
Yeah. Wait, that we like or
No,
that
the listen to podcast them down.
Well, ironically, my 10 favorite countries are the countries that listen to podcasts them down. So it was a trick.
I don't know. I'm gonna omit one because of recent global issues.
Is it South Ossetia?
Kinda. All right. Guess. I'll tell you if you're in the top. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
United States.
Yeah, the Estados Unidos de America.
That is number 1, as it usually is.
USA. All right.
Number 10 will Number 10 will surprise you.
Canada.
Canada is correct.
Whoa!
Canada made the top 10. Thank you. America's hat. Or are we Canada's shoe?
We're Canada's shoe.
All right. Thank you. Foot.
We might be Mexico's girdle.
All right. What else you got? What else you got?
Deutschland.
Deutschland.
Deutschland ist Nummer 2.
Oh,
very good. All right, so we've gotten the U.S., Germany, and Canada. You really can't think of it. We spent multiple episodes talking about a certain artist who may or may not be a vampire from a certain country. Great Britain.
Are these just his hate listens?
That's right, Great Britain. Yeah, I tried to go with something different. I tried to go with the even though we're in June till it sleeps. Or maybe July. I don't know when this is going to air. So.
What was that guy's name? Like Parallax Friend or something?
Something like that. I forget. Yeah, there was he had no feedback on our follow-up episode.
I mean, because I think, what can you say except I agree and I capitulate.
All right. There's one more obvious one, and then several not obvious ones.
Is Sweden an obvious?
Of course, one? Sweden's on there. Thank you, Sweden.
Wow.
Toxophile. Is that? Thank you so much. Well, talk.
I mean that sounds like a sexual perversion. Toxophilia.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but where's Dave when you need him?
Yeah.
Probably asleep. I invited him today. We would be doing the contest tonight, but we need to work that out. Let's work this out on the air. Why not? Because by the time this airs, the other episode will have aired.
Mm-hmm.
So
what Tim means is we're committed to radical transparency here at Podcast Them Down.
That's why we have a Patreon
and time paradoxes. So he says he can do Monday for the contest. Can everyone do Monday for the contest?
I'm not going anywhere.
You good on Monday or no? It's fine if you're not.
I think so, yeah.
All right, let's tentatively schedule Monday for the contest. And the winner, we need to figure out a prize for the winner.
Wait, is it like that Seinfeld contest?
You get a $10 gift card to steelresolve.com.
Oh, that's a great gift.
That is a great gift. I like it. That's a good idea. Also, I'm going to mark everything up $10.
Yeah. It's just enough to get something just not enough to get any single item.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. And that is added. So aren't you glad you're listening to all this behind the scenes stuff? Don't answer that. All right.
All right, Sweden.
Okay,
Sweden.
so you got all the obvious ones.
Okay.
There is...
So we got 5, right?
South Africa, Australia.
No and no, but how about Australia's Canada?
New Zealand?
New Zealand is on there. Thank you.
Although, wouldn't Australia's Canada be Papua New Guinea?
Geographically, maybe.
Yeah. Oh wait, but wouldn't it be south? Wait, I'm all confused now.
Yeah, you gotta
man.
turn it upside down. Thank you,
Okay.
New Zealand, for beating Australia. All right.
Yeah, fucking New Zealand.
We also got think of I can't think of a good clue that's not going to just reveal it.
Okay.
So here's the clue that's going to reveal it. Reveal
Okay.
it. South America.
Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil, of course, Brazil.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we keep doing all those Brazilian band promos because there's a lot of
Right. Yeah, so the rest of South America, you need to get your shit together. All right.
Yeah.
And then
Portugal,
I'm
we
looking
love
at-
you too.
I'm looking at you, Paraguay.
all right, so there's 2 left in the top 10, excluding a
top 10?
certain warmongering nation.
Oh really?
All right, so your clue here is this country banned the letter X in public advertising, and it was a big problem for Xerox.
Banned a letter X. Banned the letter X.
So clearly they have an unreasonable leader.
Banned the letter. Is it the Philippines?
No, good guess.
Banned the letter X.
All right, your second clue is they might be giants.
Is it Toiki?
It is Toiki! It's Toiki!
Wow.
For those
Really
who didn't
banned
get the clue, they did a song called Istanbul, Not Constantinople. That was it. I know this is not a metal band. They Might Be Giants. But every metalhead has a friend who loved They Might Be Giants. So either that or you watch
guys-
Tiny Toons.
You guys seen Avalon?
What?
I know of it.
Watch it. It's got a great scene about cutting Toiki.
Toiki?
Oh, no, yeah. Too early for relatives. You move too far. You don't cut the Toiki until everyone arrives. That's
Is that what that's
Thanksgiving.
from?
Yeah, yeah. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
All right. Last one. Last
All right.
one in the top 10.
Okay.
So, on the other, the metal promos we recorded tonight, which
Okay.
aired a while ago,
Uh-huh.
we mentioned a tour, right?
Oh.
The tour hit a bunch of countries.
Uh-huh.
They could have added another date and made it 7 countries.
made it 7 countries. So they went to Czechia, Slovakia.
Yep.
Austria.
Yep.
The
The other 2 were Germany and Hungary.
Germany, Hungary.
I know it. Maybe it doesn't narrow it down enough that it's a country that borders one of those countries.
Romania?
No, go west
West.
from Romania,
it-
at least.
Is it Switzerland?
No, too far west. Too far
Too
west.
far
Split
west.
the difference. Split the difference.
Okay.
How
We
about
say
this?
Hungary?
They played in Hungary, so
Okay.
not Hungary. How about this? What was that band? Was it either Iced Earth or Anathema recorded a live album there? And clearly this was before Anathema split up and before Iced Earth committed treason.
Has Burning Shadows played there?
No.
Okay.
Not yet?
Northern Macedonia?
No, you're way off. You're way off. You need another clue.
Yeah.
They can look at Italy all they want.
Look at Italy all they want. They can look at Italy all they Croatia.
Croatia, that's the last one. Thank you, Croatia, for
Wow.
just squeaking into the top 10 listener countries. You beat New Zealand. Just after New Zealand is Spain, then Poland, then Finland. So, and then Australia. So let's get those numbers up.
And I
you
want to do
heard
an
me,
amendment
countries.
to what I yelled earlier. I'm going to stick with saying something about Portugal, which I did, and we're just going to pretend that was a non sequitur.
Okay.
I'm going to acknowledge Argentina here.
Yeah. Good call.
Nightwish and Dream Theater recorded out live albums there. Okay. Now let's get down to this Patreon business now that we know which the best 10 or so countries in the world are.
You know, in the 80s, Argentina participated in the new wave of British heavy metal.
All right, so here we go.
It's the NyQuil.
So we're setting up the Patreon. We're gonna do all the basics, and then we're gonna do the tiers, and then we're gonna do the merch. Maybe.
All right, merch
I'm not sure about this merch thing yet, but
Okay,
we'll at least talk about it. And then it turns out there's different levels. So yeah, so you were talking about transparency for this. So the way Patreon works. So what is Patreon? So you sign up for a Patreon account, you the listener, and you can support creators, right? So you can go, I will give you $1 every month, right? To support you, and that money goes to us, and we spend it on hosting fees, or we spend it on merchandise creation, or we spend it on a microphone for you, because you've been talking about how you need a different microphone. Doug does not. He has a good Walter Cronkite style.
Doug is an awesome microphone.
Yeah, so unfortunately, we are running podcasting down at a loss right now.
Yep.
Believe it or not. I just had to renew all the website stuff. So steelresolve.com and all that. We don't even own podcasting. Shit, I shouldn't have said that. But we don't own podcastingdown.com. But we'd like to.
It would be great if someone bought it for us.
All right, so what happens to your dollar when it gets paid to us? Well, PayPal takes some, because of course they do.
No.
So PayPal takes a bit, and then Patreon takes some. And depending on your tier, on your plan, sorry, I don't want to mix terms, because tiers are the level of support that the listeners can provide. And then the plan basically is what Patreon can do for the creator. All right. So there's 3 plans that are accessible to us. Since we're just starting out, we can't do the top plan, which you have to apply to. So there's Lite, Pro, and Premium. So Lite would take 5% of the income.
Okay.
Pro takes 8% of the income, but it gives you membership tiers, analytics, creator-led workshops. I don't know what that means. Unlimited app integrations.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Which I assume is Facebook, Twitter, and all that. And then priority customer support. And then there's premium, which is 12% of the monthly income. Which, I guess gets you a rep.
Oh, we don't need that.
Merch for membership. So, which is a little confusing, because I've also seen you can add merch to anything.
So anyway. Do they just make their own merch for us?
They probably handle the fulfillment.
Okay.
Yeah, and then team accounts.
Okay.
Well, we'll figure that part out. We'll get there. Yeah. So based on how much we as creators allow Patreon to take from our patrons, like what they give, Patreon would give us more support or something. Okay, and then the payment processing fees is like the first of every month. They collect from all the patrons. They'll take your dollar out of your PayPal. And again, that's $12 a year. So then this says they take 2.9% plus 30 cents per successful payment over $3. Under $3, it's 5% plus 10 cents. So some of your money goes to Patreon, but most of it goes to the creators. Okay, and then you can do Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, PayPal. So, right now, I lost track of what plan we're on. But we want tiers. We want people to be able to, the wealthy to be able to throw whatever they want our way so we can afford microphones and lights for you guys, because I'm the only one with lights.
Yeah, I need lights.
Right, you need lights for the video. And then
costumes,
hosting fees.
Yeah. So many.
We can hire artists to make merch.
Ooh. Can we hire Pusshead?
We could go to a podcast convention and get a booth if we could afford it. So like I said, we're operating at a loss. The first goal is to not operate at a loss.
We can buy sympathy cards to apologize for that archaeologist we talked about last time.
which I believe was a while ago.
Well, that's a callback for the good podcast and downers.
So what do you get as a patron? Well, we can make posts just for patrons. So let's table that till we get to tiers.
Okay.
That's TIERS, not TEARS. All right, but so let's get the basics down first. So they want the name of the Patreon page, which I already put down as Podcast Them Down. Then it says, what are you creating? And I wrote Metal Nerd Podcasts. Is that good, or should I change it?
No, I like Metal Nerd Podcasts. I think that's a pretty accurate description.
Okay, next thing. Which sounds more correct? Podcast Them Down is creating Metal Nerd Podcasts?
Oh my god.
Or Podcast Them Down are creating Metal Nerd Podcasts? I think is. We are an entity.
Yeah.
We are Legion.
Yeah,
it
we
is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, next on here is profile photo, which I already put up. Cover photo, which I put up. Patreon page URL. Patreon.com/podcastthemdown. PCTD is taken, so we can't do the short one, so Podcast Them Down. All right, about your Patreon page. So this is where you can write a description, and they have lots of tools to put up like videos and images and shit, but do our patrons care? We make videos and images all the time.
Yeah, that's basically all we do, except for the sound part.
Right,
which is
so
most of it.
Here's all I wrote. We are creating a podcast about all things metal and about whether things are metal, ranging from metal topics to how metal topics are.
I like it.
This is easy. I'm glad you like all the stuff I put in.
Well, don't worry. I'll get angry soon.
Okay, next. Intro video. Should we make an intro video?
We could record it right now.
We could record it right now.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Hey there, podcast fans. This is Matt from Podcast Them Down, and you're going to give us money to make a better show. And if you don't, well, please reconsider. And if you don't after that time, take it away, Doug.
Yeah, our pillars here are Star Trek, Fish, heavy metal, and especially progressive music.
Yeah, progressive music. We love arpeggios so much, so bad.
Ambient too, yeah.
And I know you meant Fish the band, but we also talk about regular fish too, like flippers and fins and shit.
Protecting maritime environments.
Yeah.
Mercury accumulation in the flesh. Yeah.
Like algal blooms. It'll be great. All right, spend your money wisely. Cock-a-doodle-doo and best wishes. Love podcasting.
Take it away, Tim.
Give us $1, please.
That's it. Done.
Perfect. All right, intro video is done. Good work.
Print it. All right. Man, I've never felt so productive.
That's gonna be. I don't know. People are gonna see that and go, "What the fuck?" Perfect. All right.
Intro video alternative B. Yeah.
I should take NyQuil at work. This is great.
That is it for the basics. All right, so let's move on to tiers. All right.
All right.
So let's do our $1 tier. We can title the tier. So the people who pay $1, what shall we call them? So,
they will.
Originally, I wanted to go with like acolyte and sorcerer and necromancer.
Okay.
You know,
I like necromancer.
You know, all D&D-ish terms. What's that?
How many tiers are we looking to do?
Oh, that's a good question. That is a good question. I have a feeling the vast. Are you going for more NyQuil?
No, I'm just cleaning out the little cup because I noticed there was some residue. So I'm putting my Japanese sports drink inside the cup and cleaning up. But I'm also making quite a mess.
When I was in Japan, there was a Japanese sports drink called Sweat.
Oh,
I was just like,
you mean?
No, you got Sweat. Oh, I need a nice big can of Sweat. Like it just
delicious.
Sounds like the most disgusting thing.
Got electrolytes for sure.
It is. It's what plants crave.
I can't believe you have Sweat. That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm sick, man. I need only the qualiest ingredients.
You know, Russell used to bring a pudding cup. This was 22 years ago.
So
he'd
I don't
have
even
a
know what he's
pudding
gonna
cup
do, but
at
I'm
lunch, and he wouldn't use a spoon, and he just used his tongue. And basically, because of this, he basically ended up with a prehensile tongue, and you can't even clean out a little NyQuil cup.
That's true. That's true.
So you need to practice to get your prehensile tongue.
I will after the podcast. We're recording.
I can't believe this episode's going to be longer than that Metallica episode we did. All right.
I mean, it's amazing.
So how about we do 3 tiers?
3 tiers.
How about 2 reasonable tiers and 1 unreasonable tier?
Well, I was thinking 4 tiers, so 3 reasonable tiers and then 1 ridiculous tier.
Okay, but the thing is, they all need different perks.
Oh, no,
parallel tiers. Well, we got, people who listen to the Star Trek episodes.
Oh, yeah.
People who listen for the Gather podcast episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it proggy, my friend.
I have an idea for an exclusive tier. So at $1,000 a year, is it one time or is it?
It's a monthly.
It's a monthly
thing. So 1,000 divided by 12 is 83.33.
Okay,
so 83.33 a month.
Let's just make it $100 a month, right? And we'll call it the tier. And if you subscribe at $100 a month, we will do a track-by-track exclusive review of every tier song. 1 a month. Until we run out of tier songs.
Wow. You know how many tier songs there are?
You know how much money we're going to get?
All right. So, tier... I need to get the little over the Y.
Yeah.
In tier. All right. So the tier, and it's $100 a month. That's 1,000. $100. Oh, tier image. Shit. Let's find a band photo of tier. So I need to.
Yeah.
Dead air.
I'm looking for a
should
band
it be
image of Tyr.
Should it be Tyr the God? Or Tyr the band? For the Tyr.
The God.
Yeah, the god. It should be the Valkyria girl from that Tyr album,
But that's not Tyr.
isn't it? I
I
guess
mean,
it's not
the
Tyr,
album
guy.
is Tyr, but it's not a picture of Tyr.
Okay, Tyr the god. Tyr god.
I gotta say the banner article in the New York Times is, at least in context, quite something right this second.
Oh man,
You don't know what they're talking about.
Holy shit. Whoa. I mean, yeah, that's a thing.
Oh, damn it.
That's
I have to open Photoshop.
that's
I gotta
that's
crop it. There's no cropping tool. What are you guys
gonna
talking
make
about?
some people angry. Nothing. Holy shit. Wow. That's a whole different tier of its own.
Involving the number 12.
Yep.
I have no
All right,
idea.
back
I have
to
no
this.
idea what
All
you're
right.
talking about.
Nothing.
This is very annoying. So they want you to do a 460 by 200 pixel image, but unlike every other site, they don't just crop it.
Yeah, they don't auto crop it.
Oh, so I gotta put tier. This image of tier I got doesn't really work. So,
Can you put
Picture
the
from the Sega CD game called Tyr.
Can you put the pictures in later? Or do we have to?
I'll do that. I'll do the pictures later. And if there are no pictures by the time this airs, well, that's Patreon's fault. All right.
Oh, this is
so
probably
tier description.
This
So-
tier is for true fans of Podcast Them Down
True fans of podcast. Yeah, go on.
and /or tier.
And or tier.
The Sega CD game is Heimdall. Still be a good image.
That would be a good image, though. What do you say by subscribing in this tier or whatever? By supporting us at this tier, you will get
Every time you say tier, I'm changing it to the tier.
Yeah. No, I agree. By subscribing in this tier, you will receive a monthly Patreon exclusive review of a tier track done by your favorite podcast Them Down.
Her favorite. I like this.
We will keep going until we run out of tier tracks, and there's a lot of them.
Keep going until we run out of tier tracks. And there's a lot of them. Okay, so now I have to add that benefit. All right?
Yep.
Custom benefit. Wait. Okay, so here's the benefits you can add. Custom benefit, obviously. General support. Ad-free content. Ad-free episodes. Ad-free videos. Behind the scenes content. Commissions. Digital. Commissions. Delivered by mail.
Nope.
Digital downloads. Early ticket access. Digital ebook or publication. Early access. Live event VIP. Exclusive content. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Anyway, let's finish these so we don't have to go through them later. Fan requests. Live chat. Live Q&As. Live streams.
I mean, we already do that.
Patron shout out.
Oh, patron
we do
shout
have
out.
to do that. You can add multiple things. Phone call. Complete post archive. private community, promo code, video tutorials and lessons, exclusive voting power,
Whoa. I mean, that sounds impressive.
work in progress updates, digital and delivered by mail. All right, so first is exclusive content. Where'd that go? There it is. Exclusive content, category, bonus content. Yep. Add benefit. Done and done. All right, so I'm going to add more benefits because we want to give them. Do we want to let them vote?
Yeah, which cheer song they want to hear about.
Yeah, but voting's not very metal. So
Yeah.
that
Good point.
true.
Good point. Fan requests. Yeah. So how
I
about
think fan requests are
That's
more. Yeah,
The request can be accepted or rejected.
yeah, exactly. Request denied.
And then category direct one-on-one connection. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, add benefit. That's probably enough for now, right? Exclusive content and fan requests for the tier.
Yeah, that's good.
Just
And
make
I guess we can always fix it, right?
Oh yeah. Let me just double check. Ad free stuff. We don't do ads. I've considered doing ads.
Would people pay money to be advertised on Podcast Them Down?
So the platform we use for distribution has ad networks built in.
Oh,
Yeah, so we can do like all those ads that you hear at betterhelp.com. Or what are all the stupid office ladies ads? They're like, I have a Hyundai, that kind of thing.
would they be live reads or would they just be like pre-rolls?
I think we'd record them live and then insert them into the final episodes.
Oh man,
If we get to record the ads,
that
but we can control quality. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
Patron shout out. We need to do that.
Mhm.
yeah.
If you're in the tier, we're going to shout out.
You know, when I'm feeling a bit under the weather, I choose Vicks NyQuil
Well,
to both deal with my symptoms and allow me to sleep and podcast.
We're gonna
Wait,
give a
so-
shout out to Dave from Elkridge, Maryland.
Yep.
so the better your ads do, the bigger ads they give you, or something like that.
Ooh.
So anyway, we'll get there. Advanced. Ooh, we can limit the number of patrons. We can demand a shipping address. We could give them their own Discord roles.
What does that mean?
That means they could sit in on the podcast, or they could have a special locked channel that only they can do. We'll consider.
Okay, that might be good. Like we could name
Yeah.
someone our junior producer.
Yeah, maybe. I'll figure that out later. All right, save tier. All right, so we got the tier.
Yes.
Let's do a reasonable tier now.
Okay, should we call it the reasonable tier?
Deranged New Worlds tier.
Yeah. Call it the Robert April tier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get the joke. You're gonna have to explain it to me.
Oh, you'll get it soon. Tier. Computier.
Daystrom tier.
Tier. Wipe away your tears. Metal Archives. Tears. Eternal Tears of Tomorrow. Tears of Starnbjorn.
It doesn't
That's
have to
like
be a pun.
There has to be some annoying Iron Maiden song that has tears in it.
The Final Frontier.
Yes, there we go.
That
That's a
actually ties
triple
together
pun.
a few things. The final frontier. What a dumb name. All right. Do you want to do that one at $1? So if you put in $1, it says we recommend pricing your lowest tier at $3 or higher. I support many things at $1 because
yeah, I feel like $1 is good. I feel like $1 is good.
Yeah, Patreon just wants more money.
Yeah, fucking assholes.
All right, tier.
Thank you though.
Tier description.
This is the Iron Maiden and Star Trek swim lane, clearly.
Yeah.
So this is progressive and Star Trek. How about that?
I liked
Not
your
saying that.
I liked your Iron Maiden and Star Trek swim lane.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yep. Yeah. Perfect. Yep. You're right. Just print what we started with.
Get it working.
All right. So are they going to get exclusive content? So here's the exclusive content.
They're paying a fucking...
Hang on. I had an idea for exclusive content for a low tier. So during the promo reviews, we always talk about whether we would listen to something. I think we should listen to something, and that's the promotional. That's the we can justify our. We can find out if our instincts were correct on the number of ears we give something. We can choose one of the promos and watch or listen to it, and that's exclusive to Patreon. Now, is that the $1 tier?
That sounds like a lot of work for $1.
It'd be 5 to 10 more minutes, which, right now when we start recording, it goes way past the time it should. But
well, that's true. But I mean, we would have to listen to it too, or it would be like that thing where we listen to it live. We do it live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Wait. Where's shit? I can never find anything here.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
I think it needs to be a reaction video.
Yeah, reaction.
We hear it once together.
Yeah, so it would be. Yeah, it would be
That's
a video.
tomorrow, and that is it for us today.
It would be a video. And
okay, yeah.
It would be a video only on Patreon.
Okay. That's good for $1. I'd pay $1 for that.
All right, so you
We'll all have colored lights, and the exclusive videos, they'll all be red backdrops.
Yeah, it's going to be so cool.
Very classy,
You get exclusive patron videos of us reacting to one of the items promoted in Metal Promos. All right, so the description is the Iron Maiden and Star Trek swim lane. Clearly, you get exclusive patron videos of us reacting to one of the items promoted in Metal Promos. Good. Can they do fan requests?
They can always request.
Where do we discuss? Where do we put our Patreon exclusive discussions of memory beta material?
You know what?
That's good.
I was thinking the exact same thing, Doug.
All right, I'm gonna remove fan requests.
Okay.
And save it. All right, so we got our second tier. All right,
what's the name of that book? Articles of the Federation. I'm all about it.
All right, so between $1 a month and $100 a month, what do you want to? Where do we want to put this memory beta one?
Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
I realize it's more funny if I don't mute the microphone when I sneeze.
Oh, your gate was open, so I heard it.
Yeah, I know. I didn't mute it that time. I've been muting my sneezes, but now I'm too
How about-
tired to.
Memory beta males.
Memory beta, man. I like it. I like it.
And females. So, how about you want to do $5?
$5 is
$5.
Yeah.
So that
Premium service. Yeah.
yeah, that's only $60 a year. Which, you spend more on coffee than you would on podcasting down memory beta males.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta.
And we'll
You
give them a
gotta-
teaser with our discussion of the classic novel Dreadnought.
Dreadnought. Yeah, that'll be the first one.
do you want to start talking about it while I type this in?
Well, I mean, we actually talked about it on the last Star Trek episode we did. But
Because it
it's
shows how
amazing,
much I listen.
and I can't wait to read it and talk about it. But I do think, as we go into more and more episodes of the memory beta mail editions, we're just gonna have to do it like the metal promos and just read the memory beta entry. Like, I'm not gonna read all the DC comics back from like 1994. There's a lot of them, but yeah, like we can do like the English comic strip, UK Star Trek.
We can
comics.
read Hauser's Planet or
Yeah.
Wagon Train to the Stars, anything like
Yeah.
that. For certain, though.
Oh yeah,
But you request it, we'll respond.
we're gonna do a whole like Imzadi is gonna be a 2-parter probably, just to get it all down. Imzadi 2, just a 1-parter though.
Here's what I got. Exclusive Star Trek memory beta patron discussions for males, females, and otherwise.
Yep, that's good. I
Mhm.
like it.
$5 a month. And so I assume all these exclusive things we do monthly. So
Yeah.
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 at least monthly.
Minimally.
Yeah,
And
that works.
one of these tiers has to give the listener or viewer access to the complete Gather podcast archives. The Prague swim lane.
Okay, so I think if they are part of the memory beta males, it would be they should get the fan requests, because if we're talking memory beta, they should be able to request it.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously exclusive content, and we'll give them a shout out in
Yep.
the Star Trek rewatch at least.
Yeah.
Save tier. All right, so we're doing one last tier, it sounds like.
Uh-huh.
All right.
$10 tier.
$10 a month. Only $10 a month.
Only $10 a month. That's less than you
if
spend
one
on,
person gets this, that covers our
Yeah.
hosting fees and possibly some lights. So
I mean, for now, until it fucking blows up, because everyone in Slovenia discovers podcasting down. I'm looking at you, Slovenia. Right next to Croatia there.
all right, so what's this one?
This one is called the Prague Cast Them Down tier or something like that.
Planet
Broadcast.
Frog.
I like
Yeah.
Prague cast them down. It's Planet Prague. How about Prague cast
Planet
them
Prague.
down to Planet Prague?
Yeah.
Exclusive access.
They should they get access to the full archives as well as a lane for requesting.
So access to
Because we used to do this. Not we, but you,
But, you know.
and Dave and some other people did the Gather podcast, which was very popular back in 2020, 2021, and
Yep.
a lot of Prague-oriented stuff was
Yeah.
discussed then. So you get
Like
the
that.
full archives there, and if Gather podcast comes back or someone requests something,
Yeah, we'll do
welcome
it.
to revisit.
We'll also do some prog shit.
Gather podcast episode. All right, so I have access to the full Gather podcast archives, ability to request Gather podcast episodes. And then they'd get patrons there. We get shout outs for Gather podcast. They can do fan requests and exclusive content. Sound good?
Yep.
It's Gather Podcast Redux. That's what they can request.
Yeah.
Archive is, sealed, but
we'll bring something out of the Disney Vault just for them.
Recreate the magic the best we can.
And they also get a bi-monthly slaps or something like that.
So access to full Gather podcast archives to be released.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll get the full history, but
we digitize them, they'll be out. Yeah.
Upon digitization. There.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Save tier. All right. So we got 4 strong tiers. We got the final frontier.
Which is actually the first one, I believe.
Right. And then 5, that's at $1. You get our reactions to exclusive access to reactions to the metal promos. Then we have memory beta males and females. So we'll do Patreon exclusive Star Trek memory beta discussions.
Yep.
Then Progcast Them Down's Planet Prog. So that would be Gather podcast episodes.
Yep.
Right? And then you can request Gather podcast episodes. And then finally the tier.
I like it. Man, we're going to be doing a lot of extra work.
Yeah, that is a lot of extra work. So, all right. So, we're up on time. So I'm going to... Oh, I misspelled my last name. How about that?
Oh, no.
No. I fixed it. It's fine. So
Reagan.
Reagan. Let me hit merch. Let's find out what happens if I hit create merch. Oh, shit. Okay, so select a delivery schedule. Choose when you want to send merch to your patrons.
Okay.
Patreon will handle all of the logistics and shipping. I like that.
Okay.
So there's 2. There's the loyalty program.
All right.
Patrons will receive a merch item every 3 months for a year.
I like it.
Or patrons will receive your merch item one time after 3 payments.
Oh, I like that one because that's more.
What if I told you?
First one again?
Patreon recommends the loyalty program every 3 months for a year. So if
let's do that then, because what do they have to lose?
You'd get merch. You get 4 items of merch for a year. Otherwise, you'd get 1 item of merch after 3 payments.
So that's 4 slaps a year?
Yes.
Yeah, you get your Styles was right slap.
Yeah.
So should I hit loyalty program or one-time delivery?
Yeah, they can get authentic Podcast Them Down NyQuil cups.
All right. Now it says...
NyQuil it down.
Now it says select your items.
Okay.
So there's sticker, mini print, mug, poster, neck gaiter, t-shirt, long sleeve shirt, organic tote bag, and hoodie. And it has the minimum tier price.
Okay.
So there's $5 plus, 15, 20, 25, and 35. So we might want to add a merch tier.
Yeah.
And we need a short sleeve twill button up for the Prague audience.
That is not an option.
With leather patches.
I mean, we do have the long sleeve for the death metal audience.
All right,
That's
so
true.
we'll add merch tier price $35, so you can get. Well, do we want them to get hoodies, or should I make it $20?
I don't think they should get fucking hoodies. They should be buying their hoodies from steelresolve.com.
We have to take a position on the zipper versus pullover debate, and who wants to deal with that?
No.
Uh,
Fucking zips.
4 items.
Fucking pullovers.
4 items received.
We don't have time to get into it. We don't have time to get into it.
All right, so I added the merch tier.
Uh-huh.
We get merch whore. Merch whore tier. Because you're a whore for merch, you see.
You're a whore for merch.
Right? Yeah. Tier price $20 a month. Description is get all that sweet podcast them down merch. 4 items received over 1 year.
Okay.
And then you get exclusive we'll give them all the exclusive content. So every tier above gets all the exclusive content below, of course. Fan requests. Yeah. Fan requests and patron shoutouts. I think that's all good to go. So now we have 5 tiers. So in my opinion, the merch tier is the best one.
Yeah, that's what I would get.
Okay, loyalty
if I were
program. All right. So should it ramp up on sticker, print, mug, t-shirt?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Actually, no, it should be sticker, mug, poster, t-shirt in that order.
Yeah. You got to get them. You got to get the rubes in there. So they got to wade through some shitty gifts before they get the mug day one.
Mug, add to loyalty program. Poster,
can the mug please say mug cast them down?
It will.
Yes.
Did I have to choose anything? Oh, I do have to choose fucking options. All right, hang on a second. All right, sticker. No options. It's a 4-inch by 4-inch die cut sticker, durable vinyl material, good for indoor and outdoor use, global shipping included. So our listeners in New Zealand can get a vinyl sticker. All right, so then for the mug, let's see. No real options. 11-ounce white ceramic mug, dishwasher, microwave safe, global shipping included, add to loyalty program. Poster, it's 12 by 18.
Whoa, that's huge.
Archival acid-free paper, Gisele printing quality, matte finish. You love a matte finish.
I do.
It has our cost. So if you join the merch tier, realize that most of that goes to the items, Patreon. By the way.
Yeah.
So
it's really a great way to screw us. If you really want to,
we get a pittance out of this. So it's okay.
If you hate us, I recommend the merch tier.
All right, and then t-shirt. Choose one of 10 colors to offer to your patrons.
Only one color. Yeah, for sure. It's
black, or black, or Heather Gray.
And that's all I can add. So if you join the merch tier, you get a sticker, a mug, a poster, and a t-shirt. Fuck yeah, that's a good deal. Especially considering what they're charging, what they're taking out of your contribution. So, describe your loyalty program publicly visible.
Can the shirt say I have 2 favorite podcasts? Podcast them down, and who is ever playing the Dallas Cowboys?
No.
Oh.
All right, so inform everyone in your vicinity that you are better than them.
Yeah.
With your podcast them down sticker. Oh shit, only 60.
Limit 60?
You can only have 60 characters. Inform everyone that's in your vicinity that you're better than them.
Prove you're better than everyone else.
Yep.
Period.
Shit. That's still too long. All right.
Prove you better.
Prove you're better than everyone else. There, that works. And we'll do that for the merch whore tier and the tier.
Yeah, they get all that shit.
All right, then I have to add all the artwork, but we don't have to do that on here. Once you publish your loyalty program, you will not be able to change the items in the set.
What?
You will only be able to change the artwork. So we are committed on sticker, mug, poster, and t-shirt.
What happens after a year?
Then
we just replay it?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, someone better get to the merch tier to find out.
Yep. Yeah, let us know what happens. Okay.
Yeah, let us know.
Well, I think that wraps it up. That was a good episode.
Sleepy. Was it? I don't even... Did we start? I don't even remember. We were talking about Philip Seymour Hoffman, right?
And you had a bunch of NyQuil.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time, Metal Nation, give us $1.
I've heard of getting boned, but this is ridiculous.
Please join the Patreon. Link in the description.